Previously on Dylan's Escape the Night Party. The guests meet Sister Juliet, a nun who needs help fighting off a demon.
This demon off! Oh!
The guests use her prayer journal to find her holy items.
Thankfully, I can come to you and read my Bible in my favorite spot, swinging back and forth, looking at the view as I look at the small road and town below.
The demon inside Juliet says that it will leave the host body in return for two to play her dark game.
But listen, I'll give you the essence, but for one small price. One of you must die.
Brenden and Destiny go head-to-head in a game of strategy to retrieve the essence of anxiety. Destiny loses the challenge and is devoured by the demon.
There you go. Time to die.
As a thanks for saving her, Sister Juliet offers the group her strongest prayer to bring one of the fallen guests back to life.
Lift them as you have Lazarus and yourself before you.
Lion, this is your den. Make yourself at home. 80s. I can't wait to start my destruction here. What was that? I literally just got here.
Greetings, Earthling. I must thank you for showing me a way to get to this planet.
What are you talking about?
I am not from this planet. I'm on a voyage of science to explore emotions that my species does not have.
So, you're an alien?
I suppose that will be the correct term that your species has for it.
Well, you are wearing green.
Well, it is mere coincidence. Not all of my aliens out there look like tiny green men.
Okay. So I hear you're here to explore emotions.
Indeed we are.
Well, I have something here that might help you. And I have the perfect specimens for you to use it for.
Fascinating, but I don't know what a jar is going to do for my research.
The essence of sadness. Take this jar and study it.
Fascinating.
Guys, we've waited so long. We just have to go. If they show, they show. They don't, they don't. But... Guys, come on.
No shit.
No way.
So I'm back, bitches.
What the fuck happened? I am not a religious person, but...
It was just Dylan, Garrett, and Sam. And Brenden. And, like, that was it. All the people had died.
Oh, fuck is everyone in the carnival? What the?
Let me spin your tail. Let's walk and talk. We got a lot to do. Long story short, we got all the totems of life. They didn't work.
We did a ritual, but then we did it wrong.
Yeah, so the ritual failed, and now we are collecting these essences of emotion, pretty much. We've lost a lot of people. Glad to have you back. And here we are, bright and early, 5 o'clock in the morning, and the sun is shining. So I don't know how much time we have left. I don't know what else Andrew has to do before he is completely taken over. But we gotta get back to work, so we have to hurry up and we have to figure out what the fuck we're supposed to do next.
Hi, I'm Barb. It's nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, this is the bearded lady. She was a monster. She was supposed to kill us. She didn't kill us. She got casted away, and now she's back and she's helping us.
More of a beard than I can do.
Yeah, noticeable.
Wherever the hell I was bright as fuck.
There was also a really tall guy with a knife named Steven. There was a nun.
Oh, like tall like me.
No.
Oh, no. Tall.
Like that.
And the nun was like normal but also a demon.
How am I here?
So we were given a prayer by the nun, and she said that the prayer could bring anybody back, and we chose you.
So you all voted for me?
Kind of, in a sense. Yeah, we talked about it, and we just thought that you had more to offer, and we thought maybe your incident in the beginning was just a response of fight or flight. And we were like, you know what? Give him a second chance.
Well, thanks. I'm here to help.
Bet. Let's get to work. What's next? Who's out there?
Greetings, Earthlings.
Earthling.
It's a man in a trench coat. We just called us Earthlings.
So yeah, we're sitting there like catching up, and then this guy comes out of nowhere in a green trench coat.
This is...
Do not be deceived by my appearances. I am indeed not from this world. In fact, I am the king of the planet that I hail from,
It's like, take me to your leader, whole bullshit.
and I'm here on a research expedition.
So like an alien king?
Indeed. That would be the term that you Earthlings use, wouldn't it?
We're in the 80s. There's a carnival. I go to bumfuck nowhere. And now there's a fucking alien. Martian?
No. Mars is far too inhospitable.
No, apparently he was legit. I don't know why I doubted him. Everything else apparently this, night has been legit, so why would he be any different?
Alien king. Alien king. My liege.
Okay.
Hey, what the fuck, bro?
I'm here doing research on the emotion of sadness, grief, mourning.
So you've come to the right place.
I got a lot of that.
I was promised by a strange man who lived that I would be able to find subjects here that would be perfect for my experiment.
He was researching human emotions, and that he would end up taking one of us to be his test subjects, which arguably sounds worse than death and being trapped in the 80s.
That was the guy at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So, it was the guy that he was saved, but, he wasn't actually as good as we thought he was because he ended up being, consumed by the darkness, and so then he sent people to kill us, and then when we failed the ritual, he was like, you don't even know what you just did, so then, the carnival tent disappeared, and then we were still in the 80s, but the carnival people were gone, except for Barb. We love Barb. I love you. But then he came back, and he still has his whip. Dramatic as fuck.
No matter. I've returned to this place that he recommended, so I'm going to assume that one of you must be my perfect test subject. I have just the perfect way to devise which one of you it shall be. If you please make a circle sitting and facing outward.
Circle sitting facing outward. So,
So I'll take this corner and face this.
All dibs.
around the bench.
Now, on my communicator from my planet, I have a list of questions I shall ask you in order to determine which one of you best is suited for my subject.
So he was like, I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions because I want to take somebody on my spaceship and make them feel sad.
Your friend here, I see she has some lovely cards. They'll be very useful for determining this. So let's start with this hand. Tonight, who are you most glad that you asked for help?
Based on the people who are here.
Yes, out of the people that are here.
Sam. She has been nothing but helpful this whole time.
Now for you. Who has been your favorite person tonight?
That still lives.
That is still living. Unfortunately, dead people do not make for very good test subjects.
We had to get like real in depth about like our feelings.
Dylan. You're the only one that knows what the hell's going on.
Who do you think has contributed the most tonight?
I mean, it's gotta be Dylan.
Alright then.
Excuse me, sir, you have no business starting to pry about how our night has been when you haven't even been here.
Out of those remaining here, who do you most see yourself being friends with after tonight?
Garrett.
Very well. If you choose any one person who you'd like to win tonight, who would it be? Very well.
So we went around the table answering questions about different ways we feel about the game.
Very well then. For each person that you named during that first round of questions, your name has been added to pile ones. For the next round of questions, you'll be able to remove one card for whoever you name. We'll start with you again. Who would you say you have feuded with the most tonight?
Honestly, probably Garrett.
If you were to enter a death challenge tonight, who would you most like to be in it with?
Robert.
If you had to sacrifice one of your remaining friends here to save someone else, who would it be?
Robert.
Out of those here, who do you feel has the lowest odds of winning in Survivor tonight? Who do you feel here is most frustrating to work
Garrett.
with? Very well then. Now we have one final round of questions. I'll specify what the result of your actions are after each. Answer very carefully. And we'll go around the other way this time. Out of those here, who do you say is the biggest threat to you? You want to remove one card from the pile? Out of your friends, who would you say has proven themselves the most tonight?
But it was so random, like with the vote cards, like every answer like either added people's vote cards in or like took them out. And it was like really stressful because like you want to be honest because you think it might help that person, but then it ends up hurting that person.
You may add one card of Dylan's to the pile. If it meant no one else had to die tonight, would you sacrifice yourself or someone else at this table?
Someone else.
And who would it be?
Robert.
Add his name twice to the pile.
Garrett?
Roberts. Who would you say has caused the most drama tonight?
Garrett.
Very well. Remove one card from the pile of Garrett's. And we finally come back to you. Who would you like to see escape the night?
Oh my god. Like what? I want to see everybody survive. But I guess if you're gonna make me pick...
Answer carefully. Your lives may be in your hands.
Sam and Robert.
Sam and Robert. Add one of each of your cards to the pile.
And like I kind of like turned around and I saw Dylan be like, damn it, like, you know, but like it was just how the game worked.
As we're answering these questions, our vote cards are both going in the pile and coming back out of the pile. So once again, we're not actually voting on anything.
You may draw 2 cards.
The first card is the TV star. The second card, the surfer.
Thank you very much. The 2 of you may leave.
The alien tells us that since our names were drawn, we're dismissed from testing. So does that mean I'm safe?
You've proved yourselves not to be worthwhile subjects for my experiments.
Okay.
So luckily I was taken out of that challenge. Really only did one challenge, huh?
Please vacate the premises. I'll determine who my perfect test subject shall be.
Yeah.
And as a result of the questions, me, Sam, and Garrett had to compete to solve a maze.
You must each solve it until one of you remains who has not solved it. I will reveal to you what the results of that are afterwards. And you may begin in 3, 2, 1. Remember, the results of this may determine your survival. Do you feel the rising pressure? Do you feel stressed?
Wait, is it rice time? Do I gotta get up here?
Angry?
And I was like, how is this going to help you with your research? But it doesn't matter. I sat there, tried to solve it, sucked really bad.
I feel like this is a load of horseshit and I want to go home.
We all wish to go home. But unfortunately, the road home is harder for some of us than others. Only the strong can overcome. Only the strong can withstand the rigors of testing, experimentation. Only the strong shall rule the universe.
I got it.
Very well. We have our first. Will we have a second?
Can't do that anymore.
Do not let yourself succumb. I will not tolerate weakness for my test subjects. If you cannot handle this, how do you think you will stand up to the rigors of experimentation? It's all in your head. That comes from your heart, it's all an illusion. Your emotions are in your mind. Your sadness, your anger, your rage, your frustration. You may put down your puzzle, please, Sam. So I have a clear first, second, and third place here. Garrett. You're allowed to select 3 cards to put into the final vote pile. Choose wisely. Next, Brenden. You may select 2 cards to put into the final vote pile. And last but not least, Sam. You have 1 vote in the final.
Since Garrett finished first, he got to pick 3 people to put into the vote cards. Brenden, 2 people, me, and 1 person.
Very well. You have all made your final selections. If you would shuffle them, please. Whoever's name is drawn shall be my experiment. We shall return to my home planet, where it will be rigorously tested on until we discover the true meaning of sadness. Who shall it be?
Newsie.
My name was drawn, and I guess I'm being taken.
Very well. You two may step aside. Very well.
Oh my god, he just disappeared.
What the hell? What the hell?
What?
Was sucked up into his spaceship and is being tortured.
It's like almost worse than just dying.
I think I'd rather have just died at that point.